On the last episode of the Iron Tide, you all managed to come back to Salarino after surviving a great horror from the Underdark. Torn Kimatul almost having fell. Alright, later, Lowman. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I know you said hi earlier and stuff. You have it going, bud. Um, so almost with the death of Torn Kimatul and almost kill Ram, with the help of the old spiritual mount that belonged to Judicator, which Torn Kimatul managed to challenge the ability and managed to aid the other half of Iron Tide. And you guys managed to get out. Though, when warping back, you turned into a few little small random critters that had to deal with some spiders. With that also in mind, almost near dying again, too. So, along the while doing a few town sessions, getting some items and equipments, Osmo and Draco saw it fit to spar with Titus, and some have and lived and woke up in different ways. So it has become a very recurring theme for those who want to test the metal. Kilran wanted to go on one of his fishing trips again, which the first time ended in the Underdark. The second time, well, due to a very, very sad, unfortunate situation, he was going to catch a fish, which got eaten by a crocodile. And I said crocodile, well, almost took him down. And Azura almost dying. I meant that as well. And so, Kilram managed to get one good swing knocking it down before running away with what dignity he had. Back to town. Dr. Sly also managed to get a little bit on his alchemy. There's that. Now you guys await to reign in the barracks. What do you guys wish to do? My eyeball hurts. I got a few things. Move a bunch of stuff just in case. Okay. All right. There we go. All right, let's see. Let's see, Stu. Okay. And I have to tell us. I always have to get my books and stuff. It's nice to have it on hand. Even does that. So many notes. Three times is a bit more than almost buddies. After being tricked by baby eight-legged bastards. There you go. Did they meet your sister? I don't know if they did. No. But I mean, she could for a bit if she wanted to. Clark Magic is good, man. It's good. Let's see. Dran is the name of the alchemist. And put a note. It's Stoof. Learn alchemy from Hydra. Elf. Oh. New meaning of polishing metal. Oh my. Is he? Okay. Well, I thought Perkins just said something right there. You're gonna find one of the schmucks who's in the iron tide thing with you and bother them for something stupid. Alright, well, you can just go to the barracks and you'll definitely find them there. They're just chilling around. Everyone's pretty much in the barracks. You guys are free to do whatever you wish. Until that rip. Oh wow, that's extra Perkins. It's just pretty crappy. Okay. God damn it. Dominion potion metal. Okay. Ability assist and take a 0 with you. Under dark and croc attack. Push it. I don't know, is the stream breaking up or dying? What's up, Dan? I think I'll wait until Perkins finishes unbuffering. I'll say that we found a sister. Also, Honor Skunk's your sheet will be modified here soon too. Wanna hang around Kilram? Okay. I don't know. It depends if Kilram wants you to follow him. Everyone's at the barracks. Everyone's there. They're all there. Your whole group is there. The only one who's not there is you that was sleeping on public, but you all wake up to rain. So that's, of course, what you hear. And I'll just a little bit. There you go. What are you about to play, Zen? What are you about to play? I put a tongue in the dick. No. Raining good for fire. No, it ain't. I mean, you know science, don't you? Sleep well, Legend. You have a going, buddy. Oh, your face. Oh, what you mean, Deathwing? My man, we need to rock that later. You son of a bitch. You met here for the something you're with. But you made it for a good day. I don't know, you can just do your puns or whatever. You try to pull him from your pocket, but he's not in your pocket. Azura, when you wake up, you just basically see Briar. What you see is he has a parchment. He's looking out the window, and he has a quill, and he's just writing like on the parchment. Every now and then he'll stop and take a break, and he'll just sit and he'll just like admire the scenery out the window. You want to liquor on Kilram? Well, did you? Okay. What I said was, okay, you can. That's fine. And if Kilram reacts in a certain way, then there you go. I can't do anything if the player himself cannot interact with you. Yes, McKirby. Indeed. Yes, has been a great big while. I get the soon TM pile. We have a lot of soon TM piles. Check out your level. Oh yeah, you're still level 3. You still got things Briar in your face? Yes you do. When you ask Briar that, Briar looks at you and just goes. But you feel like a odd feeling overcome you. He looks kind of sad, but for a moment he takes out this little flute thing, and the sound you hear is, and he's just making these small sounds, and it's very melodic, very chilling atmosphere, and he's just sitting down playing music while the rain's falling. So he's in a very melancholic state. What's up, Knuckles? Oh. Yeah. Group 3 has grown pretty big. So, Briar Spino is like the romantic right now. Oh, damn it, fail. Steve. Yeah, she can get up. That's fine. It's morning, yes, but it's cloudy as fuck. So it's pretty dark still, too, even though it's 4 morning. Well, yes, Briar is just riding with his quill, and at times he'll be playing a song. He just seems really chilled out today. That is how he feels. That's how he feels, baby. Baby, tell me yeah. Alright. So, Kilram and Osborne, along with Azura, are gonna go see your sister. I gotta go draw that shit up real quick. My body. Real 20. Haha. Also, but yeah, I also forgot to put on your sheet and a skunk of Torn's relatives. Which I totally forgot. The big muscled barbarian sits right next to Torquim Batul, which I'm pretty sure Torn like is probably like eating some food. Looks at his flask, sad. Sees Barzak, huh? Cool fist, but bam, pound. As Zen goes into Deathwing, he's all like, "Oh, be safe on your journeys through the dark." You won't see him for a while. Also, ladies and gentlemen, after D&D tonight, we will be continuing our adventures of trying to make Volvo a champion again. Gotta get them gains. Naked, though bandages are. Alright, so you go through some of the marketplaces through Salarino. It's still pretty busy, even though it's raining. You go through one of the more middle class districts. Now, the funny part about this district is that depending on who's the owner, on your way you get completely soaked. But once you reach near this large, almost like town square, but there's different town squares in each places because due to the different factions, the saviors of Salarino, the true nobles of Salarino, they reconstructed towards their own image before the Bluffists had even come along. They kept a lot of aesthetics alive when they fully overtook it. Part of this town square, you might find a Greek boutique of sorts. Several of them, especially for those that can fit for the high class and middle class. With one of these stores you find, you do recognize one of these stores where your sister does work. Right, if I look over here, Kuja's Finery. You've had some run-ins with Kuja before. Kuja is a very, very old dragonborn. And frankly enough, not many dragonborn usually are in the tailoring business. Or being a seamstress of sorts. And Kuja herself is a old matron. Uh, she came from Farson. And through hard times, saw the skills that your sister has. So. And she always did say that you could use finer clothes. Oh yeah. But as you get closer to Kuja's, the rain itself doesn't hit you. Did you want Briar to follow you? Because it looked like Caroline just grab you and pick you up. Okay. Well, Briar, he basically tells you, no idea. So he just looks about with one eye closed, looking about. One second. Well, happy to be returned again. Ugh. Hold on. From Final Fantasy? I don't know. Alright, let's see. Insight check on him? Okay. 12. You spend a lot of time with Briar in your life. He can talk his way out or into many things. And he is really hard to read. But you definitely know, sincerely believe him and have a lot of faith in him, especially with what he says a lot most of the time. No idea. I'm not a fanatic about Final Fantasy. Don't know. You knock on the door and you hear this loud harumph. And then in a quick mode, kaboom! You hear this loud sound. You hear a lot of pitter patter feet, and you hear another voice go like, "Oh dear, are you well?" God damn it! Oh, get the door! And it's coming from the second floor. The door opens and you see a very sullen, very petite, young human female with blonde hair. Her eyes, though, they are glazing of white. Though, oddly enough, people mistaken her for being blind, but she can actually see pretty clearly. An accident way long ago when you were children. You decided to play with some of your old the old items that your father used to carry with him when he was on his adventures. And one of them was a bottle of acid, which he would use. The special kind of acid that could lace on a weapon that he used to cause basically acidic harm to his foes. One of the bottles cracked since you guys were playing out a bunch along with other friends, and it splashed right over her eyes. Thankfully enough, you managed to rush your sister so that she could save her eyesight. So there's a very unique look about her. She greets you with a small smile. It goes like, "Oh, come in, come in," and she introduces and pulls you in. Of course, she notices the gnome, and then she sees the young human thief. Well, she doesn't know you're a thief, but that'd be Osborne. And nods her head and closes the door right behind you guys if you do choose to come in. She also explains as a little bit more further in detail, going, Mrs. Kruja's in the middle of, and you hear a lot of clangs, bangs, sound. So there's a lot of little roars, and every now and then you see like a spark of lightning, like bzzz, like right on top of your head, just emanating light from it. Food good. All right. But yeah, Torin, did you want to do anything? That's up to you. All right, and then Tante stand out in the rain. If you like pina coladas. If anyone knows that song, standing out in the rain. You. So for Osborne, you don't hear what Azura is saying because she's speaking telepathically. But you have no idea. Briar is speaking back to her telepathically. You hear just Briar speak to you in your mind, back in your mind, Azura about. Hold on, voice changing real quick. Well, that's a good question. That's what he says. If I was there, but you didn't go to place, okay, well, you stand out in the rain then. I don't know if Kilvam or Osborne or Azura bothered. Did you feel anything about the spiritual buzz? Caught yep. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. That's the weather. But for you, Torin, take a look. Okay, notes. For you guys, the date is. It is the 14th of Tanin. The month is Morelia's Calm. the season of Kamwick's birth, which is fall. So sooner or later, in about a few weeks from now, the rains and storms will stop, but it probably won't stop for a while, especially during the season. This has just kicked up pretty harsh lately. Soon the holiday winter's moon will start, and then the beginning of Alante's dance, which is the start of winter, will come around. Well, what's happening with Kirby is that everyone's doing their own thing. Right now, the scenery is in the barracks. Barzok and Torin Kimbatul are sitting, chilling and talking. Kilram, which is Perkins, and Azura, Courtney, and Osborne, Shepard, are together in a boutique. Hungry, which is Antante, is standing out in the rain. Hold it. All right. So, of course, your sister she brings a couple of drinks. They keep a few things here in the boutique. She goes, well. And as she seats you guys, she takes a seat herself. Just a few, dried meats, some bread, some water, and she also offers some hot tea. It's pretty warm in the place. There's a fireplace to the side. Life has been quite well. Mr. Scrooge has been kind to me. Business else has been well. I haven't gone to go see Father lately, but he's mostly been busy. I believe he may pick up adventuring again. That's how far I'm doing well. But she looks over, at your garbs and your battle scars. I see you're still adventuring yourself as well. I see you made some friends. Of course, she nods, gives a slight bow. For Azure, like, well, hello, little one. She goes to pat Azura's head, and of course, she gives the slight bow over to Osborne. She doesn't reach out for a handshake or anything. You remembered in the past, Kilram, any man that would ever touch your sister, uh, if your father ever found out, it usually ended with them getting roughed up pretty bad. Uh, no voice or familiar speaks her. Yeah, there you go. Well, Papa just chilling there. Emma being very sassy. Shamu is in a weird state of random conflicting emotions and mood swings. Is she okay? Prevent me from trying to get in contact with Jukia if you tried holding your hand with a tattoo in a stone. Try me. You don't know. You don't know. I think Perkins is probably buffering, having stream delay. Yep, yeah. But you can try. Try, Torin. Oh, Courtney. Uh, Yes, I read what you were going to do. It's there. Depends on who you're trying to find. You put on a cloak, yes, you're gonna go find people. Okay, cool. Didn't tell me anything specific. They're wandering away looking for so. Okay, well you bump into Antante, which is another member of the Iron Tide, which is a tiefling. Antante is a tiefling. Tiefling sorcerer. Habaraba. And tis a female. Antante, you also meet Ares right now, another member of the Iron Tide, who is a Kaishin, known as a Ponrian. Feline race. As soon as you mention your father, Killer, she goes, well, his children are grown up now. I have my own job, my profession, and my own home. He's just there alone. All he could do was pretty much manage his own garden and farm, but after, giving the farm over to our uncle and the rest of our family, he decided it was time to maybe go on one last adventure. But he'll come back and take back the homestead again. And probably do gardening until the end of his days. Yeah, he still has quite a bit of fire in him. Your father is about 50, and he still acts like he's young. So he's restless. Though not much has been the same for him in the adventuring days. But I received a letter from him. Apparently, he's doing very well and having fun with his old friends again. After mother has been gone, it has been the same for him. So she has a sad look, but at a time she sees Azura and her size, and immediately her mood changes to a more like a professional stance. She starts getting out the measuring tape, strings, a ruler, like I can find something pretty simple for you. And then while she's measuring, her ears perk up. Cloak that father used to wear. Well, he's wearing it again, if that's what you mean. And what about it? Oh my god, Knuckles. Oh my god. Someone puts his last on concentrating hard. Okay. So, Torin, you concentrated really, really hard on the stone. Your eyes close. And you're met with darkness, but a little bit of light. Different shades of light. Almost like fireflies. Ting, ting, ting. You see a little bit of brightness of different stars. You're standing in the epitome of darkness, arms crossed. In the middle, you just see Noct himself just going. Ooh, ooh. He's asleep. You see his feathery, spectral, ethereal-like form, and he's knocked the fuck out. Using the ability power that you use for the teleportation. Yeah, he's having a good time. Shamu, you need to calm down, okay? You need to calm down. Relax. Leave Zen so he can kill some heretics. Then what is the kill count? You better be having high kill counts, motherfucker. A bit ticklish. Alright, so yeah, she keeps measuring you. Let's... Fuck! Oh, 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 oh. I gotta take it. I gotta do this recording. Even a Snapchat. Paw champ. uh, as she's like measuring Zoro, she's like, that's a small little thing. Tell you what, I'll get you something on the house. Well, she fastens you a large cloak, small little shirt, and something almost akin to pants. That's the innerwear. On the outerwear, it's more of a long sleeve sweater, long sleeve sweater, and something almost akin almost like a skirt, but very cloaked wise. Yep, and it's basically fashioned in purple and red. And the cloak outline has like little ornate white like sigils in it. There you go. I just saw what Carney sent me. Let on a bitch. Yep. So Aries and Antante have a odd monologue of sorts. As you request the cloak, Carney goes, "Well, I'm pretty sure." And you hear a lot of bang sound and bzzz. You're like, oh. Ah, I'm God blessed. I've tried so many. Ah. She looks up and goes, "It might take me some time, but give me a while. Come back within a few days." Yep. Tiny warlock. Man's gotta drink water. Yeah, and this Torin is all like, "My boy, now I got questions." Well, that's what happens when you use it. He's just like, as soon as you mention your mother, she goes, uh, uh, "Is that so? Oh, uh, very well then. Usually your sister has a very calm demeanor. This is like usually it'd be like a bit more of a like she would feel very sorrowful, tearful, but it's shock, surprise. She's pretty much just there, go like, I don't know what to say. Very well. She's just scattered at this point. Introductions. I mean, people are told about you, but not everything. I mean, you could introduce yourself formally if you like. Antante Hungary's right there. And Hungary's all like looking at you going, "What do?" You know, where they at? Alright, well, Barzak if you're still there, you basically see Torn just clutching this rock really hard, focusing. Torn, when you try to focus really hard again, you hear a sound in your head. A different sound, not knocks, but you hear a different sound. A different voice going. As you say that, Kiram, she doesn't say anything. She just nods her head and looks very aghast. Yes. As you spin around, you turn into this weird little purple ball thing. Purple bitch.
Young money.
Young money. What's up, Thunder? He didn't know what he was doing. So basically, Barzak, like, so as Torn is doing this, Barzak, you're doing this, you're going, like the thinker. People in the crowd are just passing by, like, what the hell are they doing? So it's basically two guys doing this. It's like this Dragonborn and this Orc. It's like a fucking, like, puzzling competition almost. And so does you in the boutique, you guys dip out? Your sister says nothing, but continues to go back to work. But she's trying to keep busier herself. Very distraught. What's up, Acid? The mighty suppose. Well, Kirby, you actually missed it during the sci-fi game. Kerchak, which is the obsidian colored guardian creature, or space berry as some call them, did a flexing contest and was a bodyguard for Miwa, which is Anderson's character. But no one noticed that he was around. No one noticed that he slipped by. He was a bracelet, then became a belt. Oh, nice Acid. Alright, and Aries, you are being shoved in. Do you resist or no? As you're being shoved into the boutique. Alright, she gives you a warm hug as well, but you know, she's still shocked and rigid. She looks at you very concerned. Still not having spoken a word to you at all, Killer M. Because noob is newbie. Well, it happens, Acid. But you live. That's what matters. Gotta get fascists. Yep. You're like, why are you pushing me? There you go. So. And Killer M, Osborne, and Azura, or if you guys are working at like right now, you'll see like Antante and Ares upping against each other. Like that. Yo, SSJ, thank you for the retweet and thank you for the host, you loving son of a bitch. Yeah. Shit, dude. Australian bastard. You Aussie bastard. Alright, so Torin and Barzal, you guys are just chilling. Do you guys want to wait for the rest of your party? And the other half are just chilling outside of a boutique while it's raining. But you can run the game okay, can't you, Zen? But he is a Nazi bastard. Can't hang for long though. About to get the customers. But you about to get a customer's butt. It's your last job, so you should all be also after that. Alright, looks like SSJ is wanting to get that ass. Alright, but Kilram and the rest of you lot, you do see the other member of Iron Tide that you haven't personally met yet, which is Ares right now. Along with Entante, the tiefling. Those are turn goes, Fugoga screams, lend me your energy. As you do that, you hear a dwarvish voice go, shut your pie hole! And you get like this big tanker mug go, wha-bam! On your face. And it's just like, the tanker is right on your forehead. On like part of like your little scaly like kind of horn. And like, the meat just slowly just blue, 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 blue on your face. What's up, Callie? I'm almost getting ready for bed. Alright, later, Acid. Find your pet spider, lol. Oh, really? That's legit SSJ? Ugh, alien game. Not my jam. Fuck that shit. It's not my jam. Aries, another person. There's a roleplay happening, Acid. He's not talking to you. That other person. Which is Entante. There, you guys are like right next to each other. I don't know why you would try to lead more. You guys are like right there. You're literally like less than 5 feet. Well, screw you, as it. I'll say it. Okay, I ain't get to that yet. Salty banner, there you go. What's wrong, Callie? What's wrong? You want answers, but you get metal to the head? I mean, you could always try to get more answers talking to some spiders. I mean, yeah. I mean, you could go. Tor and Barza, you guys can go try to find the rest of your crew, or you could always peruse the job board, or go talk to some NPCs. Alright, there, Acid. Currently hunting down USB heart rate monitors. Well, shit. You weren't there, Kirby. You weren't there to see what happened to Underscook. He got so fucked up. I'm like, oh, hey, he did a fuck ton of damage. He got aggro. Oh, hey, he did more damage. He's got aggro. Oh, hey, he's right there in front of that AoE aggro. There's a pattern here. Yep, otherwise then. Alright. She gives you a wave away as you leave, Azura. I mean, the fight with this Zolguili, that kind of fucked up a lot of people. He almost got instigated. Robin tried to heal him. He gets knocked down, but he gets up again. I hate you, man. Where's Volvo at? Steve! Steve! What kind of that? Oh, you missed a lot of shit already. But it looks like I think everyone's convening to go to the job board. A British tourist got chased by a large spider. Fuck. So as you all are those moving towards the job board, you guys meet up with each other. So Torn, Barzok, Killeram, Azura, and Antante, you guys meet up towards there. I'm guessing Ares is to it. Well, I'll say everyone, along with Orog the Sly. Osborne and everybody. Out the thinking pose. It was that day that Barzog realized if he ever were needed a chance to think, he can pose while doing it. What do you mean, wait, what? You motherfucker. Well, a lot of the group, they're pretty much just going to a job board. That is pretty much it. And it's raining heavily right now. Mr. Orog. A talking dog and a mystery machine. I'd rather have a hot tub time machine. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. Deception roll. What? What are you going to say? That's the better question. A half-orc. You gotta tell me. Okay, you introduce yourself. There's a missing dialogue. Then I'll give you a roll. There's the jobs. All right, so where's my notes? Kiram, you come on a couple of assignments. Apparently, there has been some disturbings of kobolds and goblins acting very crazy. Like something has stirred them up. Wait, a little bit of eager son right around here. Also, supposedly the last person to take upon the job, they were escorting someone, and they never came back. Another one is a little bit south of Egerson, a little bit to the west, which also corresponds a little bit from Salarino, near Belshire. More unrest, so smaller denizen creatures are being pushed out from whatever may be happening to the west. Again, more goblin infestations, but there's a possibility that bugbears may also be highly active at this point. The cave exploration mission is still up. Like though you told the details of your mission and what's going on, you guys went pretty deep, but there's still more yet to be explored. There's also a mission to see the escort of a coffin. An old friend of a merchant passed away not too long ago, and he's trying to rejoin him in his family's crypt, into their tomb. How deep? Pretty deep. I think we cashed in last mission. I mean, last big town session, Mr. Keller. I believe we already settled that. We had that town session before you went to go fishing, I believe. You want to check out a few books of Arcana? Okay. So, do you want to just walk past your party members who are looking at the job board? Looks like they may make a decision without you. Just saying. And Roll20 is acting funky, guys, so you have to deal with my face real quick. Sorry. Like, first one, but up to leader. Well, it depends who's de facto leader. Or who do you want to make leader or sub leader? Hey, who tried to do some kids stuff in the holiday thing? I'm like, we've not met yet. Let me see if I can get a roll to work. Funky. You want to try to deceive Osborne? Okay. See option. So you rolled an 8 trying to deceive Osborne, and he rolled a 20. So Osborne, you see right through the lies of Entente. The body language and the shifty eye movement gives it off. Very, very fast. This up, there you go. Now you have a leader now. It's that guy. That guy. Second, what the fuck? Okay, it's really messed up. I don't want my maps to die, please. Don't do this. One second. What the fuck? If I can get this to work. What the fuck, dude? One second, guys. Fuck. Yeah, it's not wanting to mess with me. There we go. Jesus. We're still, a lot of those who lurking. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. Hope you guys are okay. You guys started retweeting and tweeting out the stream. I appreciate it. Good night, guys. Dead people in boxes. To Alante worshipping still suckers group 3. Who else worships besides Killeram? I wonder. Ares is not a worshipper of Alante. That has not really been confirmed. Yo, Ethox, what's happening? And Torna's all like, please wake up soon. He's talking to a rock, so people who do see this are like, is that guy talking to a rock? But E-Man goes, Orog goes to read books, so you don't talk with your... Orog, you went to go to the library and read books. That's pretty much it. You just went to the local reliquary. There's a librarium in the barracks. The Rock Whisperer. The Rock Whisperer meets the Lithy Whisperer. Wants you to rest? Why is that, Zen? No good at killing? Well, it's a beta. Of course, it takes pretty long to load. Can you smell the rock is cooking? No, you can't. He's asleep. We got a Snapchat. Wow, Courtney. Coming soon, child. 69. I mean, loads of DCs, yeah. That's how some of the servers can be, bro. So no. When can we go to start the mission? Alright. That's up to you. You can take the coffin escort mission tab. You let the quartermaster know. And you take whoever's going with you. Whoever may be going with you. Like, who's going with you, man? Uh, I gotta organize these better. But... Damn. Say now, if I will hold your peace, Killer Bellows. Oh, he did y'all motherfuckers behind. Yep. Quartermaster Oscar Fireforge. The old dwarf fighter. Memes be real, dear God. And if you can check them out for the time being, yeah, you can check out the books just fine. Especially being a member of the Bluffist company, so there you go. You're good. Maybe good. By that time, there you go. And my axe. All right. So you guys are gonna meet on Edge of Time before you head out. So the details of the contract is you'll be helping out Riordan Nubly. He's a slowly growing merchant and experienced herbalist. From what you can know, he definitely supplies a lot of the alchemists around the place. Recently, one of his old friends died. I mean, he doesn't have any family. That's kind of life. He was the last of his line. So Riordan thought, we were good friends. He wants to take him to his family crypt. That's the least he can do. That's what's entitled. The merchant in question, he is waiting right near Belshire. So, if you guys it's about afternoon now. So you guys, if you leave Salarino, you'll make run evening at Belshire. Tits. Can you go shopping real quick? Yeah, sure you can. There's not that many odd jobs currently. There's just big assignments right now, from what you can tell, which is apparently a couple of kobolds have gone astray along with goblins a little bit north of Egerson. Another fellow adventurer out there who was escorting someone went missing. Hasn't returned. This is also quelling some of the troubles to the west of Salarino, or on the outskirts of Belshire and Egerson. Since there is great unrest within the untamed western side of Tukstad, which is in another side of Grimstad. Holy water. Let's see. Well, let's see how much money you have. All right. So from the quartermaster, depending what kind of healing potion you want, be it a lesser or a standard. The lesser is about 35 gold. The standard is about 75. The holy water is about 150. Lantern is about 1 gold. How much money do you have? You have 190. Maybe you don't want to get wet. Yep. The rain ain't letting up either. Okay. Okay, that'd be 185. You will have 15 gold left. My ass. One. Oh, sorry. And the holy water. Now, what kind of brand of holy water are you looking for? From which deity? From which chapel are you looking for? Kiram, to be precise. Symbol black cloak. Okay, that run you like 3 gold. This is good, man. You want to get a healing potion or 2 from the quartermaster lesser. Well, it's either you say 1 or 2. That's up to you. You can. You have some gold. Do you want 1 or 2? Plated leather armor. Let me check, actually. You have 190 gold. But I think you already have something like that. You already have something like that. You pretty much have leather armor that has a couple of metal plates in it. Anybody have it? Yes. Holy water from Sethranta. Okay, is either Sethranta or Atlante. Pick one. You get one forged. Well, you can ask blacksmiths around the city, or if you're looking for something big and specific, you can always ask Juza. But Juza's always about money. Or a little Esblade for us. Hello. New katana. Okay. You just want to have an extra set of a katana. Alante, alright. Moment. As you enter this very dark, almost desolate like chapel, there are not many people that are around, but as you walk within it, Kilram, you see many cloaked figures look up at you. And then they bow. And you hear slight whispers. As you go further in, you start hearing some hymns. Seeing yourself envelops you. You see different gems that emanate in moonlight themselves. They encompass the very moon within it. There's a chant going on. You find one priest. He slowly looks at you and he walks forward. And how can I help you? The child of Kamwick have been touched by the lady. As soon as he says that in a whispering tone, many of the patrons slowly bow and prostrate themselves to you. The hymns and the choruses ever louder too. As soon as you say the words holy water, the priest, he grabs hold of your hand in a tight grip. Yes. He reaches within his cloak and he puts it in your hand. The bottle itself is of pure darkness. Every now and then you see moonlight and a crescent moon glimmer within it. And as he does that, he extends his other hand and goes, for you, God Avalante. And I charge full price. With Japanese aid. Will 75 gold suffice? So, do you give him the gold? The hymns definitely get loud as everyone's eyes is focused on you. You see the pedestals of different moon shapes, crescent moons, full moons, and many paintings where her face isn't shown, but you see like something ominous, almost blank, dressed in black garbs. The picture of Alante is very obscure. There are no candles here. I'm handling Killarm first, so if you guys done anything, you gotta wait. Or I either repost it. So let's see. 105, so let me, so yeah, 200, let's go with that real quick. So you wanted a potion. It's 35, 65. So you're 90. There you go. There we go. Yeah. But he will give you, he will charge you only half. Alright, well that will conclude your business, Killer. Okay, so it's time to go. At time we move on to the rest of the party and what they may be. Oh, there you go. Let's roll an investigation for you. You're the 5. From what you can find, there are many blacksmiths in Salarino, but as for what you're looking for, um, let's just say that they are not as proficient as many other higher tier blacksmiths unless you got the gold for it. So anything of the cheaper sort, well, it's kind of gone by a little blind eye. Cheap katanas, right? Oh, you roll a 20. Well, the longsword that would katana would basically fit into a longsword. So a weapon which you already have is a katana. I guess you're buying another katana. That goes for like a good 20 gold off of there. Later, then. So you're wanting another katana. The armor that you can find in many potential blacksmiths, they have it different padded leather, studded leather, some leather with that has a few metal plates and ornaments on them, chainmail, scale mail, full plates of armor. Of it. 250 and your soul. That's better than what you already have. Okay, are you looking for flavor design or are you talking about damage? Model weapon. Briar will continue to not say anything and he will continue to play dumb. Damage. Okay, the thing with this is that if you want more damage, you're gonna have to get it enchanted. So, and the minimum amount to get enchanted, like a +1 damage katana, or any other enchantment on it that, let's say, infuse it with like fire damage or whatever, that's usually about 1,000 gold. You have 190. I already put the cloak for you, Apex. You're good, Barzar. Oh, you want to go to Juza? Well, the thing about it, Shamu, is that Juza is pricey. Yeah, magic items and good shit is not cheap, yo. Had a little armor. Let's see. Outborn. I want to look for. Let's see. Be too much. I think it's maybe. Double check. This is really good for reference. So if you're looking for the pad leather armor, it's about 50 gold. So increase your armor class by 1. Enchanted weapons. There are several. There are the boss NPCs, like you can talk to Titus, you can talk to Juza. You can talk to some of the quartermasters, or you can go to some magical menageries within the town of Salarino. Like that. Like throwing knives. I'm pretty sure you have something. Okay. So you want like some throwing daggers and stuff? Those are fairly cheap and decently priced. Let me look at this real quick. So if you want to throw like have some throwing knives, each one will cost you about 2 gold a piece. Want to have some throwing knives? Lamellar armor. Okay, what are you looking for? Are you looking for light armor, medium armor, or heavy armor? What are you looking for? I see you looking for something maybe stat wise, but what are you getting at? Want some less healing potions for Antante. About 70. 2 healing potions. Lesser healing potion. Done. Light. Okay. So, if you're looking for, okay, are you looking for statistics? Or are you looking for a look? That's the better thing. So he wants leather armor. He's wearing leather armor right now. Look, leather armor is light, not medium. Barebones Alchemist. I think we already got you one last time. Let's see, did we write it in? I think we wrote it in, didn't we? Not talking about grants. I don't know. I guess we didn't write it in. I remember we talked about your alchemy kit because remember you got taught by the high elf. E-man, you don't remember that? The alchemist guy? I thought we talked about that dude. It's actually, well, alchemy kit is actually a herbalism kit, so there's that. Okay. Alchemy kit. Herbalism. And you're about 10 gold on that. So you're at 100. There you go. I'm gonna buy 25 throwing knives. So, 2 times 25. 50. So, 140 left. Alright, so, knives. 25 of that. That's a lot of knives on you. 1d4. Piercing. My ass. For that. Hope so. Hold on this guy. You want to get the equivalent of Cloud's Buster Sword? Oh. If you want something like that, let's see how much gold you have. Okay. So it depends how you talk to him. So do you want to go talk to him then? It's better if you talk to him. So give me a bit of underscore. Because I'm going to settle you last because you want to talk to Juza. That may take a little bit more longer. You try to talk to your gauntlet? So Killer Am will settle you last. Then, okay? Alright, then you want 2 potions, so that's 70. Lesser healing. Ooh. I don't know. Okay, so you just want tougher leather armor? All about the herbalism. She be wanting the herb. She be wanting to hit the bong. Hey, Lamau. How's that, Sir Shaman? Kool-Aid man. Alright, so you want to get stronger armor and blah, 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 blah. So you will have more tougher armor. So it's studded. It has a bit of plate in it. Or lamellar, as you say. Boom. So your AC is increased by 1. Now it was a 14, now it's a 15. Hey. Alright, okay, the one that would take the longest to use this, so I'm gonna do kill him first. Alright. As you take a seat, well, actually, not you don't take a seat. As you stand in the chapel, Kiram, are you want to take a seat on one of the small chairs or the little offsets, or did you want to kneel in front of the altar towards Alante? You do need a kit to make potions. You got an alchemist and herbalism kit. I already put in your stat for you, E-Man. You're good. Your AC, E-Man, is a 14. Alright, and people who are ready go to a rendezvous point. The nightly way. When you try to reach for where usually your sword is, it's not there. You hear a voice in your head, and you feel your arm start to flex. You looking for something? You need to get it now. And as you do that, the fingers of your hand go snaps a little bit. And you feel the center palm of your hand open up, showing a slit of the eye as it looks at you as you're kneeling down, looking right at it. Oh, wow. So Ares is the first one to finish up. If any of you are finished shopping, you guys should definitely go meet up with Ares. As you roll your eye at it, like it kind of lightly like closes, almost like as though it's like sneering at you. So there's the face, just the eye movement itself, and how it looks at you. It doesn't say anything yet, but you hear the laughter. But Terra's end is missing. You don't have it on you. Anthony goes meets over there. There you go. as you say that, the eye opens up in surprise. Well, I didn't expect anyone so many years to ask me that. As the tone changes, time stops for you. You hear the voice change in a different tone. "'Tis my apologies. I always like to play my little jokes and games, but my name is the Trickster. I usually don't reveal such a part of myself unless I find someone worthy, so every poor soul that I have met never really bothered to talk to me, and yet instead wish to wield my power. I always did like a good joke. You're pretty funny yourself." Also, if you're looking for your blade, well, all you need to do is call upon it. And, well, you'll know where to get it. I don't know, or just waiting in the rain with the rest of everyone, just looking through his book. Meanwhile, Underscook is like, "On, bigger weapon." Man, oh, weather lately, these people are just getting headaches. You sword. You can feel as though someone's looking at you with a great smile, and you hear the snickering as you look towards the eye. Maybe one day I'll tell you my name. As for being legendary, I belong to a great family, an empire, a crusade. And one day I wish to find the rest of my brothers, and I will find his tomb. Now, if you're done, I need some sleep. I'll talk to you later. And then the eye just closes. You conclude with that, or will you be walking out the chapel, or you just gonna chill, or go meet the rest of your party, Mr. Killian? There you go, Vale. Sent me something. I am not gonna look at that because when I am doing D&D stuff, I do not look at anything besides my phone. If anything pings. That's literally studded leather armor. What an ass. Do not waste my time! You play on the leaf whistle. I have nothing at the current moment because I need to focus on the people that are doing stuff. Okay. So, funny enough, I thought Kilron would never ever really talk to the gauntlet or the thing residing in it. He just found one of the old Crusader spirits, which is the Trickster. The Joker. Yeah. Let's see. second. If I could like get some of this shit to just calm back down. But during this time, in the middle of the rain, Torn is on his way towards Juza. As you knock on the shop, you just hear the clang of metal. Opening the door, he looks up, the half-dragon male adorned with many different outlets of scars and also different scales that change of color at random. Looks up and goes, "Ah! How's it? You doing better?" He feels kind of bad that, you know, you got caught in a trap and almost died. You can pretty much pick up that from him. Okay, you go grab Azura, piggyback right. Briar's still like dodging you, Courtney or Azura. The leaf is dying. You get a knock on Titus's door, Azura. You open it. He's not there. There's only just several workers that are going with paperwork. He raises his eyebrow at a request. He goes, "Well, I'm listening." He moves us a few things away. And you notice that he's working on some claw-like weaponry, and it starts to sizzle electricity. And a performance roll. You roll a 13. It's okay. It's average performance. Yeah, he might. Yeah, one of that was 20. That's with advantage. How are you going to do the shop? And Torn is there, standing and talking with Yuza. Yuza hasn't taken notice of you yet. As you set down your great sword, he looks at it. Not bad. It still has plenty of years left in it. So I have some privy materials that could probably help it, but I'm pretty sure it's out of your budget. But you by chance have any materials yourself? Makes things cheaper that way. Rocks, stone, gems, ore. Oh my. how you say it. God damn it. Right, let's upload. The moment you say you do have a special, he looks at you and goes, "You have a special what?" He puts his hand out. Let me take a look at that. You would need to go and sit down away from the rain and weather to make some potions. You can make one. Making potions take a while, dude. Or you could actually get almost a quarter into making one. Making potions, a potion can take up to, no matter what kind of quality it is, potions can usually take up 6 to 20 hours to make one day. You have the kit, and then you're also gonna have to pay for ingredients too. Check. Okay, so ingredients for it is, for this lesser, is gonna be about 15 gold. This is the lesser one. Yeah. As you hand him the stone, he looks at it. The ornate obsidian, black and purple stone, and goes, huh. He looks at the sword. He puts the blade like right near the stone, like, well, the sword right next to the blade, so he puts it up. He grabs one of his tools, this weird looking hammer. It has a few spikes on the top of it, but then he takes like a small little like tube. Then he gets a little bit of dust, something from a different pouch of his. He sprinkles the dust into the tube itself, and he starts basically just dripping a few drops right on the blade and the stone. And he sets the tube to the side. He lifts up the hammer. BAM! He hits the stone right on top of it. As soon as he hits the stone goes. He hits it again. Boom! As it starts to crack. It cracks in many pieces. And he goes one more time. Bang! As soon as that happens, the crystals themselves, they start glowing. And each one, the edges of the blade now is not just sharp. He continues to look and he goes, ah. So the dust and liquid that he put on it, these stone and gems start manipulating like they're alive. And some of them even become a little bit more smaller. And he goes, well, now that you don't just have a blade that just cuts now, not just that it cleaves, it can also shave an enemy apart. But it looks like something else is in here too. The blade glows a little bit before it just dims down. Well, whatever property this thing may have left, you're gonna have to find out. So your blade not only just does slashing, it does piercing damage as well. As you try to look at what he say, he goes like, pretty simple. Let's say you miss one swing. You try to chop maybe straight down and off to the side, mid swing. Just pull that sucker back. Because usually when you have to cut something, you got to get it right on the edge. This thing, however, once you pull it back, anybody that doesn't get out of range in time, they're gonna get hooked on your blade. But you also know that from what he says, there's something else that happened with the blade when he did that. Yep. So yeah, it's not just slashing; it's also a piercing weapon now. So you can just go. That's what's probably like. Nope, you're gonna take some time to spend with it. As you continue talking about, he works a little bit on it. He also says, well, if anyone gets caught with this, you could probably pull them right to you. So if anyone tries to run away, catch them. Just get them on the hook of it. That's all you gotta do. He's attuned to the weapon. He just hasn't done anything else on it. How magical weapons work in my world is you can be attuned to it, but you know a certain amount. Either you find out or unlock the rest of it, or maybe you have someone who knows arcane magic to identify it. Yes, granted, it's within 5 feet. So you also have like a 10-foot reach up high in the sky. Hey, celery. It, he looks at you and he goes, consider that free of charge. I experimented on that. I just want to try a new method. You're good. No, it doesn't have the sentinel feet on it. Let's just say, well, the thing is, if someone were to escape his attack of opportunity, he can pull him back if he wanted to. For like half damage. If he lands it. It just means that they're stuck, like movement speed like 0. They're considered grapple once he hooks them like that. But the more inner fine workings, I will tell him once he does it in combat. Whenever that is. But if I say too much, Underskunk is going to be like, oh, what, I forgot. But I also at the moment he'll be like, oh, criticism. Alright, so you finished. There you go. As you look about toward, you see Azoro, who's like basically like waiting like right behind you. He just looks behind, goes like, "Oh, I didn't see you. Oh, come on, little one. Did you need something from me?" Let's say Torin and Kilram, you guys bumped each other in the hallway. You already went for Juza, and Brar, acts as your mouthpiece. He communes with Juza what you inquire. What do you want to inquire? The Juza's just sitting there, and he like gets a stool and he squats down and looks at you. He's trying to get himself to your height, but he's a bit tall himself, so it's a little bit awkward for him. Boo boo. Oh, boo boo. For after festival sleep. Right. And it came on both the Torin. He looks at your little sickles and twirls it around a bit. And he gets an eyepiece. And he gets a few like different pouches, and he sprinkles different kinds of dust. Nothing is happening so far. Fucks it a few times. Gets hammer, taps on it. Seems normal to me. Unless it's something that I can't really do by normal means. Might be out of my hands. And judging by what I see, he points out Briar. Fey magic, right? Briar goes, maybe? I'll take that as a yes. He looks over at Azura and goes, look, little one. This thing will probably have to take time. Patience. Fey magic is weird. Even my usual methods don't exactly do too well with Fey magic. Possibly. And Killam, you see Azura speaking with Juza, who Juza's on a stool and offer to have Azura sit on a stool, so it's kind of a comedic little scene. But he's trying to study her weapon. What do you tell? What's up, Cammy? He pats your shoulder and ruffles your head a little bit. Take hard, young one. Take time. And he gets up from the stool. And he looks at you and goes, your friends are waiting for you. You can keep them long now. And he goes back to work on his forge. I don't know. Bo will have to answer that himself. For the military thing. Alright, so you go meet up with the rest of your party? The rain's still going about, but now it's accompanied by a more slight pickup of wind. But a lot of you. As you guys all meet up and getting ready to journey out. Where's Belshire? As you continue, as you play with the feathers and kill him's hair, one of the feathers, wing, for a brief moment, sparkles with light. And that's all you see. All right. So as Karam and Azura and Tora, you guys meet up with the rest of your party at the gates in the cold rain and the picking up of wind. Yeah, you can have a red cloak. That's fine. There you go. Oh wow. As you try to run the length again, it nothing happens. All right. So you guys start making your way to Belshire as it gets even darker. What else? The wildlife. They've come out to play. The time you reach Belshire is already late in the evening. Not super late, but getting there, getting there. Sorry. Waiting there is your contact, Rajun. Beside him is a small little caravan of horses and a carriage, and you see the coffin, the sarcophagus that contains his old dead friend. He greets you all, seeing the sigil on each of you, above his company. "'Tis good you made it, my friends. I believe you are also weary. If you'd like, actually, you probably should. My apologies. We should just rest for the night. But if you wish to get the mission underway at this later time, it may be a bit dangerous. Well, I suggest we wait until you are brave enough." Only one of them did it, Azura. Barzak remembers. I remember. Yep, and for those of you who were with Kilram when you guys encountered the Troll Beast, it was a really rough experience. What you guys wish to do? It's gonna be getting late. You guys can head out if you wish until the next day. Mm-hmm. Also, I want to put out thank you guys for the retweets and tweet outs, and don't forget the Christmas event, the X-Men Birthday Day, which is next week. A bit of Quiplash, and then a bunch of fracking Deathwing, so a little early Christmas celebration. He nods at you, and he puts his hand up. Riarajan Nubli. Nice to meet you. I'm a merchant that gathers any pulses and herbal ingredients. Now come. I've already rented a couple rooms for you guys and paid some food ahead of time. You can do multi-tech classic if you want. I highly don't suggest you multi-class until you reach a good level. That's just me saying that. But you can if you like. Like, I like multi-classing once you reach, like, level 12 or 13 because you got a lot of good stuff already. If you do it too early on, you kind of sucks balls. Like, the first 10 levels are really crucial for a character, to be honest. Unless you're looking for some specifics. No, the chorus block you definitely see already, right? That's right there. Alright, so he does lead you guys to the Inn and Tavern, so you guys can definitely go about that. Multiple archetyping. You can. You just gotta reach that level to do it. I'm fine with allowing it. It's just me as a DM. I tell you as a player, I don't, if you want to do it, that's fine. But it's an investment. But at the same time, you're also giving yourself. So Osborne, you decided to go retire into the inn. I don't know, E-Man, did you want to stay behind at Salarino when everyone left to go to Belshire? Up to you. Keep dozing off. That's okay. E-Man, go to bed. Go to bed, dude. It's okay, man. It's okay. You can play another day. And I mentioned when this goon is Cecil week. Alright. Well, he already writ his own death writ. So go for it, you man. How I want to handle multi-archetyping? Simple? You level the class. Okay, I am level 10. I want to get a level in, let's say, fighter. You go level 1 fighter. What really happens is... Okay, you roll level 1 fighter. You roll the HP for the fighter level. You gain level 1 fighter stuff. Level 2. Roll HP. Level 2 fighter stuff. Level 3. Roll the HP. Hey, pick your trusted archetype. There you go. Pick the archetype. Hey, I want to be a battle master. Okay. There you go. Ugh. You're gonna stay up and talk with the dude about his friend, get to know him. Okay. As some of the rain calms down a bit. Spanish half-orc scene is still recovering. There's a lot of hard workers. They definitely improved. There's a lot more farmlands, more housing. And of course, to the southwest of it, there are several tiers of walls, especially with how the defense and siege of Belshire came to be. They're definitely reinforced. Yeah, some homebrews buff multi-classing. Some homebrews do buff them, but with 5th edition, I don't really have to buff them. Because they're pretty strong in their own right. It just depends how you do your multi-classing. Alright, and this is all about the feather right there. This thing, if you buff the multi-classing a little bit too much, it gets out of hand. E-man. Because the thing that I try to stop is power game. If you buff the multi-classing, it can cause a lot of trouble. You have one person who did multi-classing, and then you have the other guy who doesn't want to do multi-classing. And there'll be a lot of meta power gaming shit happening here and there, and one guy will do more damage than the other guy, and they're gonna get upset. Yeah, the sparkle feather. Nah. Okay, there you go. Bzz. That's the fire. That is scary. Yep. That is OP as fuck. It looks like everyone in the party besides Azura and Killen have fallen asleep. Orog is trying to see if he could read. So there's that. Okay. Well, that's what I'm getting from everyone else in the party anyway. Yeah, you can talk about it with him. He's just sitting there drinking. And Torin, you're sleeping as well, I'm guessing. He's reading, making potions. Okay. If you want to make a potion at this time, while reading and stuff, it will take next morning, and you will suffer a point of exhaustion if you do not sleep. And you get to make one. That's it. You're here just trying to crack your neck? Okay. Later, Kirby. Now, is Torin sleeping? He looks at you, and goes. He takes a long cigar from his goblet. Go with Iron Sky. Funny enough, such a name usually is given to dwarves. But he's actually a human just like me. We've known each other for a good while. We met in our teens. As great young men. We're always interested in making different sorts of businesses, money. I went the more honorable path. With him, he focused more on different investments of different merchants and their own companies and Rusty Boots. Let's just say he played a lot of negotiation games. Fine profit. No, he never really partook to seeking a partner. He just sought making a profit. It seemed But the many faces he encountered while doing negotiations, he encountered a lot of dramatics and corruption. So at times, he can actually be a very good friend, especially in times of very dark. I did not know he could be a fighter of sorts either, especially when we were about to be raided and attacked by bandits. But he helped me start up my businesses. I'm living a pretty good life because of him too. We had planned to journey to the island of Grix to extend our trade. Sadly, I don't understand. He died so young. Out of nowhere. Dropped dead. Don't know. I'm pretty sure he made a lot of enemies, but to be honest, I'm not sure. He pretty much alienated himself from his family as well. He may be the last of his line. But at least I can repay him like this. Be a friend to him to the end. Set a rest with his family's crypt. A point of exhaustion, the first level will give you disadvantage on your skill checks. Second level, your movement is half. Third level, disadvantage on attacks. And saving throws, I believe. Check something real quick. To be Delhi in Ipeax. Double check something real quick. So crazy. Can't remember where it was. It's somewhere near here. I'll look for it later, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on the money unless it's in a Dungeon Master's Guide and not the player's handbook. Yep. Alright, and Azura just tries to study and examine the feather. He gives you a little wry smile. He around and goes, well, funny enough, I thought he would want to be buried in some grand cemetery. But he actually just stayed in his will, just put him in a crypt with his family members. I don't know what his goal was, but I was told to not look into his death. It looked funny to me. And as you look upon Ryarjin, he's not that old. He's around his 30s. Ryarjin also tells you that they were, you know, in their teens together. Gonna Arcana check. Okay. Oh, you got a 20. As you hold onto the item and try to like examine it, you don't sense anything at all. Seems like a feather. It definitely was part of a magical beast. His essence still lingering. Oh, you want to read books and take part in that? Okay. Yeah, points of exhaustion are pretty big, man. Being honest, does he really know what happened? Okay. You roll a 12. Seekers don't make friends? I don't know. That's a very good question. Arcana, check your weapon. Bzz. Okay, you got 22. What do you tell from your standard amount of knowledge of the arcane and a little bit of fey magic? There's something odd about it, but you don't know exactly what. The way of how the fey handle things are not normal. And as this conversation is being had, Kiram, there is but one patron that's also singing and playing a bit of a tune.
Just wait, the whitey may roam.
There, Thunder.
Always a hero comes home.
Well, he taps his chin. A lot of friends, business mates of mine told me just to not look into it, for better for my own good. I don't know, but I think he was murdered. But if you want to find out, I'd be glad for it. We have to go to Egerson.
He knows of places unknown. Always a hero comes home. He goes when no one has gone, but always a hero comes home.
I gave a secret for Kilram. Just try to style it further. In great frustration, nothing seems to be happening. Though, as you try to stab it, you do notice one thing. No matter how many times you try to damage it, it's this pristine and perfect. You look at who's singing? Sure. You turn and look. Sitting there is a very beautiful. She has the oddest pristine of white pale scales. But you can also see other different indentures that, like, they're small little bits of scales, but not fully. You also see the adorn of, like, pointy ears. Mixture between a dragonborn and a elf is very, very rare. Eyes, graded slits on right around the irises. Go green. At times, it'll change to the very vibrant, harsh of blood red. Her hair and a little bit of it is also almost hardened, like scale like themselves. You're black. She's very beautiful. No, the feather is not damaged at all. Knuckles, get her. Go back to your deal. Yeah, Pretzel's nice. But she continues playing a little bit of tunes as you guys are just drinking your squill and talking. I was called you coordinated it. Lol. Okay. And Ryarjin goes, that is one beautiful lady I've ever seen. So, yeah, you guys got distracted out of the side, but yeah. Rar actually looks at what you're doing. He goes, ah. He's confused. Genuinely confused. He's like, what the hell? Alright, here we go. Ryarjin looks back at you and goes, I hope so. I've never really been around these parts in many a year. If you guys wish to go to Ecosin, I can definitely get you some transport. So I will be selling some business around Belshire and Celerina for a while before I make my way back. Oh. Do try and send a messenger my way. Should you wish to pursue it. I don't think I can do it myself. As you say, contacting the spirit, he looks at you very awkwardly. And they make a persuasion check. You're not level 6 yet, are you? Okay. You roll an 8. He looks at you and goes, I don't know how to feel about that, but look, I'm glad that you're willing to help and aid me, but that's a bit disconcerting of you wanting to channel or find a way to speak with my dead friend. A bit odd and no mean offense, but a bit disrespectful there. I think that happens once you're 6, still 6. Okay, around. Or was it level 3? I'm pretty sure it's level 6. Television. Oh, a 32-inch smart TV. There you go. It's a pretty sweet fucking deal. "32 inches is your limit." Pepper bread. Alright, Torn. Is Torn sleeping? I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm just gonna say yes to that. Sorry. Okay. And Ryojin just nods his head. Well, you could, if there's anything else you wish to ask me, you go for it. If not, I think we should probably retire for the night. Oh, you was dreaming away? Okay. That's a 15 and a 15. And I rolled a 6 and a 6. Oh shit. Okay. Recently, Azura, as you try to contact your patron, you've tried to communicate with her several times in the most recent of days and weeks. Her stretch and influence over to the material realm is not as powerful enough for her to reach you and for you to reach her. Yep. Before approaching Elf Dragonborn late. Okay. Alright, so you get up. Alright, so you go to approach the Elf Dragonborn lady. So you're walking right towards her? No, it's not just Underdark. You've asked a lot out of your patron. You had some good amount of communication. You asked for a lot. Only so much that a patron can do. And plus, when you're in Underdark, yeah, it's a lot more limited. But, you know, there's also certain roles to account for it. But for certain deities to reach into the material realm, it can either be of ease or harsh. Alright, you walk towards her. And as you're making a beeline, you hear this sound. And it's right at your feet. You look down and you're about like 10 feet away. The elf lady herself is still lightly playing her musical instruments and looks over to you. You look at your feet. If I can find this. It would work. See this creature. It's got a robe of sorts. It's obsidian colored. His eyes at times will go yellow to red to blue, different shades. Very odd. But mostly stays on yellow. And you've seen this creature before. And the words that come out of its mouth is oh, 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 oh. And it's standing there like right at your knee and is looking right up at you. And you hear the voice of the lady go, "Now, Kerchak, let him be Arden's, very protective." And now we go over there in the sky. We go to the Torrent. Also, Torrent, I gotta ask. You in Vengeance, right? Okay. Let's do something. Okay, question. Or question. Alright, so as you're sleeping, you hear the hammering of many forges. It doesn't stop. As you slowly wake, you're like, ugh. You're on the ground. The whole ground is just pure of fire and black, but it doesn't burn you. As you get up, you see a large figure sitting on a throne. Fire is rolling right behind him. A large flaming hammer at his side. As you look around you, there are several forges at work. Several figures. Different armor. Different color. And also, you see those that wear the symbol of Norden. the large flaming hammer. Also, fellow paladins. Some you also see are also laying right beside you, but they're asleep. Not woken up yet. He looks at you. And he takes a large deep breath. I see. One who walks the path of vengeance, in glory and justice. You heard about how some paladins, if they are lucky enough, they are asleep in a different world until they are woken up by the most valued, the great patron of paladins, the god and father of Clythons. This is Norden. He points at your blade. And he points right behind you. And as he points right behind you, a flaming stone statue, almost like a monster, almost like a gnoll, like a kobold, faces you. Strike it. As you're unbelling this commanding word. He snaps his finger once more, and several even more statues appear right behind it and a little bit beside it. As you take out your blade, you raise it in its new form. As you strike forward, it gets heavy, and you're trying to lift it. Not like that. And then as he takes a finger, he points towards you, and he lights you completely on fire. As you feel the rage burning sensation. Hold on 1 second. As you raise it high, the blade is more heavier. It starts becoming more denser. As you swing, right in midair, the hilt expands. The blade itself expands. The spikes themselves, like big hooks. You strike out. Bang! Your weapon extended like a good 20 feet long, and those at the side, about 5 feet to the side of you, where the hilt is, smashes on top of the statues. And anything that remained, you pull it back, and it's pulled right to you, right at your feet, and the blade goes over. Yes. Know that anything were to try to run, no escape. So we'll leave it with Thorin's dream. And Kelram trying to approach this fine lady. And of course meeting this little guardian creature named Kerchak. Yeah.